Now we will learn about AutoCAD. Basically, this AutoCAD is an electronic tool normally used by engineers to draw mechanical, civil, and electrical drawings. But other draftsmen also can use these things for preparing drawings. This AutoCAD tool was invented somewhere in 1982, and by around 29 editions have been releases have been done so far. First release is in 1982. This AutoCAD, we are not discussing about how to install, what are its requirements to install and all that. We directly started how to utilize it. AutoCAD is just like a drawing board with instruments and various drawing aids by the draftsman utilized for preparing drawings. So here we are using an electronic tool. It is basically located in a personal computer, either on a desktop. What we are showing here is a desktop, or it may be located in the bar, in the start menu just shown here. Okay, this is AutoCAD release 30, and we will start the lesson with this. This AutoCAD can be opened by clicking the mouse button, and first wizard you get a board wizard. Use a wizard. Use a wizard means we can select everything from scratch. That is the drawing size, the system you want to draw, and angle of angle, how to measure, in which direction, and many other things. And also there is an option. If I click on this, you get an option where you can directly select the file which is already existing, and if you want to modify it. Otherwise, if you want to start from scratch a new drawing, then you have to click a white sheet shown here like this. Then it gives you default settings, imperial and metric. Imperial setting is a new system where you are preparing the drawing in inches, when the British system. Metric is you are preparing the drawing in millimeters, meters, etc. Now I have selected, by clicking this icon, you can shift over either implement imperial system or a metric system. I am using a metric system now. Now after clicking this metric system, you have to go to the next sheet as shown by the arrow mark. Like this, you click once and you will get various templates. Templates are just like a blank drawing sheets, which normally draftsman will prepare before starting any drawings. That means he will draw the margin, he will draw nameplate and detailed descriptions, whatever is required, standard descriptions, and the sizes will be either A4, A3 or any size. He will draw on a blank sheet and then start working on it. This is how. If I click on this, a standard sheet will be given to you and you can work on that. In case you want to make your own sheet, like a draftsman prepares a sheet, then what you have to do, you have to leave this and click next like this. Then it gives advanced setup and quick setup. Now we will consider quick setup means quickly it can proceed, only 2 parameters you can enter and you can proceed with the drawing. Now since we are learning, we will go with advanced setting. If you click OK, then what it presents is a screen and it shows you units, what type of unit you want to use. Decimal, engineering, architectural, fraction, scientific. You see, scientific is in the exponential power, fraction is 1 by 16 like that. Architectural is also a inch and fraction of an inch. Engineering system is also inches and decimal, and decimal system is just a fraction. Here you can enter the position to what size you want to have the sheet. Suppose the precision you do not require so many precision. That is, the line is to be drawn to 2.0001 millimeter. Okay, or it may be drawn 2.3503 millimeter. If you don't want such a high precision, what you can select is just 1 decimal precision, or any precision you want. You can select 2. Then it can be 2.12. You can draw a line 2.12 accuracy. That is 2 decimal accuracy. If 1 decimal accuracy, the 3 it is 4 decimal accuracy, like that. Since we are selecting millimeter, we can select only 1 decimal accuracy. Then you can select next. Here it gives the degrees. What is the degrees? Degrees you can say precision. Here also you have a precision. Either it will be no precision, this is rounded up to 1 degree. Or if you want to fractional, you have to click here, it shows fractional degrees, that is 1.2 degrees, 1.3 degrees. If you want 2 decimal precision, it shows 1.12, 1.13, like that. So now we select just without any round off figure, without any precision, decimal precision. Then angle measurement. You can select angle measurement how you want. It is degrees means 90D. Here also you can have precision, which I have already shown. Here you can take the precision like this: degrees, minutes, second. All you can indicate. If you say like this, 90 degree minutes, 0 minutes. If you next precision, if you select 90 degree 00, like that it keeps on giving you the precision. Now we select 0 degree without any precision. And these are other units, angle measuring units. This is gradient, that is the slope, what you call, and this is the angle in radians. You know what is a radian. Radian is a basic measurement, one of the basic measurement of an angle. It is defined as the ratio of circle to its radius, ratio of perimeter of a circle to its radius. This comes out to be 2 pi radians. So this you can read books and you will understand what it is. And this is surveyor's angle notation. Surveyors, when they are doing surveying, when you are doing surveying, you have to know the north, west, east directions, and these things you can select here. So now at present we select only decimal degrees. Now the precision, we take 0 precision, and now we go to next. And here the measurement of the angle. How you want to measure angle? See here he has shown the arrow. It measures from east to north, west. And suppose you want measurement from north, then it comes from north measurement. Now that is measurement will be from, it will be 0 here, and it measures 90 like that. If it is east, it is 0 in the east horizontal direction, and from there you reckon 0, 10, 15, 90 like that. North means 0 will be calculated from vertical direction and measures like that. Similarly, west is in this direction. It is west, it is 0 and measured in the same direction. Direction remains the same, but 0 is reckoned from west towards the left. Similarly, south and any other things you can say partial 270 degree or what angle you have to start. Either you have to start from somewhere here. Suppose I draw a line, so that angle you can mention here. Now at present we just measure from the east. This is conventionally most of the places. This is the measurement most of the people and places used. East measurement, east in the clockwise direction. So this, it shows here clockwise. Okay, we are taking this. Now next it shows angle of direction. Angle is counterclockwise. See, arrow is shown in the opposite direction. The clock, it is counterclockwise. The angle is measured as positive. And if you select clockwise, the angle will be measured in the opposite from the east only. 0, it goes like this, from here like this, and this is called clockwise direction. Now at present we select counterclockwise. Then next one is area. Area, here you can select drawing sheet size. Since we are starting from scratch, we can select the drawing size. Width. See, normally this size is This is normally A3 size. See, drawing sheets have been already standardized as A8, A4, A3, A2, A1 and A0. Each will have definite sizes. You can refer your drawing books, you will get. And presently you have 420 mm width and 497 millimeter length. This is the size. This is A3 size. Okay. And now we have 297 vertical, this one, and width is 420. Now you can say finish. Now this is the drawing sheet size. Now we have selected. Okay. Now the AutoCAD will looks like this as shown on the screen. So this is the black portion. This is the portion is where we work. This is a drawing board, we can say. Drawing board is this one, whatever we have shown. And these are all your drawing tools. This one, this one, this one, this one. Everything you can assume as drawing tools. There is various types of drawing tools so that it will be easier to draw any type of drawing or any complications. So we will come to drawing tools later on. Before that we discuss about the coordinate system. See, as you know, there are two types of coordinates: rectangular coordinates and polar coordinates. In the rectangular coordinates, the measure, and this is also called as Cartesian coordinates, and the measurements will be made from x-axis and y-axis. Suppose you want to fix a point. This is called 0 point, xy. This is like a coordinate. From here towards right, you are measuring positive, towards upward, measuring positive, and downward downward y negative, x left side negative, just as you know these things. And now, see, this whatever is moving up, the vertical line and the horizontal line, this is called the cursor. Now this cursor has been extended full drawing board. If you do not want to extend the cursor to the full drawing board, what you have to do is there is an icon, menu icon. See here, I have arrow mark. Infer constraint CTRL shift. So CTRL plus shift plus I. Now if you click on this, you get constraints. So what you have to do, you see, this is called as the here you can change the cursor and other many other things, many other parameters we can change here. Before that, let me discuss about the command line. This is the command line where you can give a command to the computer to what to do. That is, whether to draw a line, whether to draw a circle, whether to draw a particular plane figure or any particular drawing or anything one by one. And now this cursor, if you type in the command line, suppose you want to change the cursor size, what you have to do is you have to type CUR. See, once you start typing, it automatically comes out as what is, here it has come. You want to size the cursor size. You click on this cursor size. So enter the value here. It's 100 is full screen. Now enter a particular value, the cursor size will come down. See, now the cursor size has come down. If you want to reduce the cursor size once again, because the command is already there, you can just click return. It will ask you once again the cursor size. Suppose you want to enter 10, the size you want to reduce, it will reduce to lesser size. So this is how we can change the cursor. So now we'll go back to 100 size. For working purposes, I will keep full line extended, vertical and horizontal line both sides. This cursor is like a, we can say more or less, a bevel protractor and a T-square. How you can align the, before drawing, how you are going to align to draw a line. You may compare with that. Bevel, yes, try T-square and a square, 90-degree square, and also a bevel protractor if you want to draw the line. Now, next what we do is we will discuss about the various tool options. So, before coming to other details, see here, these are all file, edit, view, insert, tools, etc. These are the menus. These are menu icons where you click it, drop down menus they are called, because when you click it, a menu will drop down. These are all various function, activity that you can do the drawing. For example, new means you can open a new sheet, blank sheet. Open means you can open a new drawing which is already done and you want to continue. Close means you can close the drawing. And import means you want to bring some other drawing on this AutoCAD, you can bring. Attach means some more, just like attachment, you have to attach some drawing. Export means this drawing may be exported to some other program file. And DW convert, this format, this AutoCAD format is called DWG, and this can be converted, and this is called DWG conversion. Like that, there is various description, page setup, plotter manager, plot style, etc. These are all we will discuss in detail when we come to that portion, because if I discuss now, you will forget it and we will go step by step. The one more thing in AutoCAD, what we have to understand is, it is not just going one after the other. We have to come back and go back and forth we have to do. See, for example, if you want to make a food, what you do, you cut vegetables and put it in the boiling water and then you put masala, etc., etc. That is a regular process. In this process, you don't reverse. But in AutoCAD, in learning AutoCAD, we cannot do like that. First, we will proceed with simple basic things, and then with the same basic things, we may have to come back once again to know some more parameters or some more menus. For example, suppose you want to draw a line. If you just know about drawing line, that is not sufficient. When you go ahead, you may have to come back to know some more properties of the line. So we will come like that, we have to do back and forth movement when learning the AutoCAD. Now, as I discussed with you, this is an edit menu. Here you have cut, copy and all those things. We will discuss later on all these things. I will briefly tell you what are the things. This is redrawing. This is the sheet, clean, screen, warp, camera, etc. Toolbars. This is one toolbar. If you click on this, you will get a toolbar. Okay. See, like this toolbar you will get. We will discuss about this later on in the later stage. Okay. Then next comes insert. You want to insert some other drawing here. You see, for example, you want to, like a template. See, in your template, what you do, you keep a template and draw on your drawing board. Like that, a template has a dusty shape and you draw it there on the sheet. Like this, you can simply insert another drawing here, which you cannot do when you are manually drawing on a drawing board. Format, this is also a different text style, etc. will be the dimension style, how you want to dimension, whether you want to arrow mark or just you want to cross, you want to round points, etc. This we will discuss once again later on when we discuss in detail. These are all various commands, AutoCAD command, these are like this, draw, etc. So many things. Now at present, we have to learn basic things. One of the most basic things is, under tools there is a one menu. In the drop down menu, one function, one thing, one file, options. We have to know about this before going ahead with the AutoCAD. So if you just tool, when you start and click option, you will get. Now you understand what I am going to tell you. Now here the option is screen, menu screen will be open, and there are various details, menu details, file, display, open, plot, publish, system, user-defined drafting, modeling, selection, profile, online, etc. Now what we have to do here, if you click on this, you will get another file, what you have to add, browse, etc. This we will discuss later on when we come to that portion of AutoCAD. And display, this is important here, we need to know about this at this juncture. See, here you show color scheme, that is the color scheme of the board, that is the printing, the screen, menu screen. So color scheme we have kept it dark here, this is the dark color. And then we can select display scroll bar. See, I have discontinued scroll bar. Suppose I click it, you can see the scroll bar. Scroll bar. See, then we click on this. Apply it. I will show you what is scroll bar. See, now you close it. This is what is scroll bar. So by this, you can see a portion of the drawing, it move up and down. Okay, just like this, like this. So the drawing board will be still outside the screen, and you can move it. You can do drawing outside the screen also. You can move it, and you can see the portion which is hidden after the screen. The drawings you can see. At present, I am going to close the scroll bar. So what I have to do, I have to uncheck this. So scroll bar will not be seen here. Click it. See, scroll bar, the drawing board is only this much. That is computer screen where you draw is only this area. You can see. And now next we come to colors. See, colors, here you can select this. At present we have selected black. Black very dark. This is dark means. Color we can select here. Any color you want, blue, green, red, white. See, if I click on this, it displays the various colors. Here the black we have selected. So here you have red. Suppose I click red, the screen looks like this, and if I apply and close, the screen becomes red. If I do not want this, you can click here. You can make the screen green. And you do not want, then you can click here and make it white. Then apply. Then you can close this, like this close. You can get any color you want. The screen will be where you draw it. Here when you draw, you will get black lines. If you have selected here 0 layer is black, and any color you select, you will get that color of the line. That we will discuss in the later on. So this is how we can use the color scheme. At present, I will set it to black. I click like this and restore, apply. Oh, this is not truly black. It is not dark. So what I am going to do is I will make it light, make it dark. Here I can change it to black. This, if you select, it will not be fully black. 33, 40 pixels will be there. Color codification. Here you select black. So it will be fully black. I have selected fully black. Okay. And besides, one more thing, we can select any combination of the colors. That is also here. That is same way. I just forgot to tell you about this. Here is the select the color. You can select the combination. Anywhere you click, that color will be seen on the screen. Okay. So this I am not going to select at present. Now I will select the black and I can do cancel. Now this is tool how we can select the colors of the board on the PC. Now fonts. These fonts are related to command options. Here whatever you command you type, that font is related here. Not your whatever you draw it here on the board in the PC, that is not text matter, that is not the font, but it is only the font you write on the command line. That is the font. See, for example, it's a regular source, and suppose I select, see the size, you notice the size now. Suppose I select like this, apply course, the size becomes smaller. Okay. Now see, you should type something. Here you just see the command font. This is the font you get. Font. Okay, this is the font. Now suppose I want to change that font. What you have to do is, same, you select the tool option, and fonts. You click on font. You can select anything. Bold you select. You get anything, this, and you want a dark color, some other thing, you get apply and close, see the font, like this. Now, suppose we type it here, see how you get dark. So this is how we can select the fonts to be used on the command line. Now we'll go back and select the original one, what I have selected. I would prefer to select and 10, that should be sufficient for us. Apply and close, apply. This is applied now. These two are discussed. Arc and so these things we'll discuss later on. Now at the present we don't need all these things. We'll discuss. This is what cursor size. This you can either I enter the value cursor size and enter the value. Here also you can change the cursor size. Suppose I enter 20. See, cursor size is reduced. So either you can enter the command line, what I have explained earlier, or cursor size you can enter here. Cursor hair size, that is cursor hair size, that is a vertical and horizontal line. So now I am making it 100 full screen, horizontal and vertical line. Now still we have to discuss some more things on options. Next we will see these things we will discuss later on. Now we come to next. Open and save. Here this is AutoCAD 13. See, you have AutoCAD 13 at present on the board and you can save as AutoCAD 13. Suppose you want to send the drawing to somewhere else and those people won't be having the drawing. Then they cannot open the drawing saved on AutoCAD 13. Then they may be having the drawing saved on 2000. Then you have to select this. Then you can, whatever drawing you make, and that can be saved such that it can be opened if you have 2000 AutoCAD. But the same drawing can be opened in higher releases, but not in the lower releases. For example, AutoCAD 2000 we have selected. If you do the drawing with AutoCAD 2000 as open and save the drawing, you can save it as AutoCAD 2000. You can open in AutoCAD 2000 or you can also open it down below, other R14, 2000, R14 you can do. But you cannot save on, you cannot open on these things, 2010. Suppose you save it in 2010. Then this drawing, once you do it, then you cannot save it in 2000 or you cannot save it in R14. So you have to be, you should know which method, which release you want to save, which release you want to save. That you can select here. And now, these are all we discuss later on. At this stage, we don't need all these things. And next step is plot and publish. This is what, see here, AutoCAD can be saved as drawing file or it can be saved as a PDF file. Here you can select, while this is called printing. Printing as PDF means go to printing file. It is saved as PDF. That is called the printing output to input device. Use the input device to save it as PDF. You can say either you can save it as PDF or you can save it as JPG or you can XPS, anything. Now I have selected PDF. If you want to save it as PDF, it can be saved as PDF. And then add configuration parameters. We will discuss later on the auto publish setting. All these things you can discuss later on. At present, whatever is necessary, those things I will discuss. Now, next is system. This also at present I don't discuss. And performance. This also we will not discuss now. And drafting. Here we will discuss about something about this. This apertures and all, we will discuss these things once we draw a line. After that, we know more about it. And then selection. Here, pick, this 3D we are not doing and we are not discussing selection. This is a pick box size. This is pick box size. It can be reduced or it can be increased. Okay. This we will discuss it when it comes to that very shortly. Okay. Then I will okay. See. Now you just see the aperture, that is the square mark at the junction of the cross hairs, the square mark. that you can change it to your requirement by having like this. See, it is reduced, size is reduced. So this can be, you selected your option. See, it can be increased. Now it is increased. This pick box size, this size is increased. I am making it a smaller one. Apply, close. Now we have learned about various options we can select to sum up: color selection, font selection to be printed in the command line, aperture pick box size you can select, save as which release, that we have learned about it. Now we are fairly ready to go ahead with other things. Now you see the screen here: snap mode, grid display, ortho mode, polar tracking, object snap, object 3D snap, object snap tracking, allow, disallow dynamic, and dynamic input, and hide and show. Now we will discuss a few of them now, and later on we will discuss other things. One more important, at present what we discuss is the grid display. You can press either F7 on the keyboard, or you click on this. See, you got the grids. This is like a graph sheet. Okay, this is a graph sheet. These are all graph sheets. So when you want to draw a line, you can use this grid whenever is required. This is particularly used when you want to draw the layouts and other things where you want to move the entire drawing by exactly same numbers. That you will know about later on, and once you know, you can open this. And if I click on this, it goes off. And here, if I click on this, settings, we'll come to settings. See here the settings. See, it is 10, 10. That means the spacing between each display is 10, 10. And grid X spacing 10, 10. X spacing 10, 10. Major 10, 10. See, here it is, spacing is 10, 10. Suppose I switch on. So the distance from here to here is 10, 2, 3. This is 5. 5. See, here I will show you how it is. Setting. Right click, you get setting. Then you open it and you will see. This is 10 spacing. The 10 mm. Each square is 10 mm. And each major line, every line is at 5. This major line, this is major line. This are all major lines, which you can see predominantly. And smaller lines are this. So the distance between this and this is 10 mm, and each small minor line will be just 0.2 mm. This is 10 mm equally divided with square and inside square. Your spacing is 10. Here also snap grid spacing is 10. Snap will come to later on. Now we are talking about this portion only. Don't be get confused. We are discussing about this portion. 10 grid spacing. Why grid spacing is 10? You can change to any different value. Automatically it got changed to different value. Click on this. Spacing is ready. Now it is 5 mm. Inside it is. And then once again right click. Setting. Now suppose you want to keep this 10 and you want to change this to 10. Then what happens? Each line is divided into 10. Instead of 5, it is divided into 10. Okay. Now click and select. We keep it as 5. Now here we come to what is snap spacing. See, if I now just see, observe the movement. It is a continuous movement, no breakage. Okay. Suppose I want to draw a line, I can click on this. I can move anywhere. I will discuss about drawing a line later on, but I'll just show you. You can move anywhere. But suppose I setting, if I change this snap on or press F9, then what is going to happen? And grid on. Grid on to show the graphs. If you don't have grid on, then it will be without any graph. When grid is on, if you don't put grid, the graph is off. So when grid is on, you have to select grid on. Now here I have made snap also on. So now what is going to happen? You just see, observe. Suppose, see, it moves in equal distance. You can see, observe it. It moves every 10 mm. You can fix 10 mm only. It will not move in fraction because that is because you selected 10. Okay? Yes, I will show you once again. Since you have selected this 10 this, it has moving the same distance, 10 mm every time you move. You cannot move it by fraction by moving the lines. Okay? Now I will erase it. This is about various settings. You can keep as you need grid on. This is rectangular snap, grid snap, isometric snap, polar snap. We will come to this later on. Polar tracking, object snap tracking, setting. This also we will discuss shortly. This we will not discuss now. This once I start drawing, then we will discuss these things. Okay. Now here is the option is there. If you click it, you will get back the screen once again. Here also we can change the aperture and other things. This we will discuss later on. Aperture and pitch box also we can select. This I described. Grip I will tell you later on what is it. As I have told you, you have to move back and forth to know, and you cannot continuously go ahead and have to come back once again to explain things. Now we'll start with a simple way of drawing the line. Now see, these are all menus, drop down menus, these are called. So click here and there is one more pop-up menu. Here there are some menus. We can do mention some functions which are recently used. In the previous whatever you used, those functions appear here. See, option we used it comes here. It's always coming there. Since you have ticked it, it is always there. And quick select, subject, action, recorder, strength. Some of these zoom, these menus will be here. This menu, pop-up menu, keep on changing as you do drawing, and whatever command you select before this pop-up menu, that will appear here. Some of the commands. Okay. And now, these are all various modifying dimension. This is used for dimension in the drawing. And draw command used to draw a line, ray, multi-line constraint. These things I am not going to discuss now. I discuss about line, and we will also discuss about polyline, arc, circle, donut, spline, ellipse. Block we will discuss later on. Table, these things we will discuss later on. Text also we will discuss later on. And dimension. Dimension, linear, align dimension, arc length, radius, diameter, baseline dimension, etc. We will discuss it as and we proceed. And here there are other move drawing you have made, a rectangle you have made and you want to move it, you can move it. Rotate it by an angle, scale, these things are there. And parametric, this portion we will not discuss here. This is a new one in the latest releases, but it was not there in the original, say in the release of AutoCAD 2007, before that, it was not there. This I will explain you in the later stage. This window, close all windows and all, how to, this windows you can make horizontally, you can make it bigger or smaller, vertically also we can make like that. If two drawings are there you want to open, then you can do that. Now I will open full drawing. This is how we can proceed. And now we have discussed about the AutoCAD just before drawing a line. A few more things we will discuss before that. These are all shortcut menus. That is, every time if you want to draw a line, you can go here and click on this and draw a line. So it is not necessary. Instead of this, you can have shortcut. That is, directly click on this. See, it shows create a straight line. You see description also here, how to draw a line. This is like that. These are all shortcut menus. Clicking on that, we can do it. Similarly, for saving, you save. If you click on this, you can save. Also, you have save here. Okay, and edit. Of course, there are some editing also is here, but I am not discussing about this right now. Layers. These are layers. We will discover the layers and all later on. See, this is the AutoCAD classic menu, whatever I have selected. See, suppose I select some other menu, it will change. So now I am not going to change it, let it be as it is, and we will discuss it about later on. And there are some other details here. Model space. The screen which you have shown is a model space, and while taking the print, we have to go for paper space. See, here we take print scales and we can make any scale here. Normally what we do in the model space, we draw to the full size. Suppose a box is say 10 meter by 5 meter and height 6 meter, then we draw it here to the full size. 10,000 meters, 6,000 meters, millimeters, 10,000 millimeters, 6,000 millimeters and 5,000 millimeters. The 10, 6, 5 meters. We draw it full. You can see the entire thing here. But when you want to print it out, then you can't print. No, you can't have such a big sheet. What we do is, we select the paper space like this. Here you can select the scale and other things. And size, paper size also we can select, and we can draw. We can automatically, it comes over here. Whatever you have drawn here, it will be scaled here. That we will discuss later on. So model space, this is Mac one, this is model space. If you put MS, it is model space. If you put PS, it is paper space. But you can also select by clicking on here. Here it's not functioning. Anyway, when you click on this model space, you get paper space, you can select model space, you select. Okay. Now, see here layout are there, you can select it here. Okay, we'll discuss in detail further about these things. Now you see, this is what AutoCAD work setting, the classic menu we have selected classic menu. We will not select anything other than that. Now there are different types of menus also. This is called toolbar lock window position unlock. Now it is unlocked. You click on, if you say all, you can lock. Suppose I lock it, this will not move anywhere. See, like this, you can't move. Suppose it is unlocked, this can be moved. See, like this, it can move. Like this, it can move. So this is what toolbar unlock. This is, and then this is clear screen. That is, the menus all will go off. See, only the file menu will be there. Oh, I have clicked and switched off. I will go back. You can see the menus here. Okay, by clicking this. So now we are ready to draw a line. We are at the stage of drawing a line. Now we discuss further later on in the next lesson. Thank you.